Hi everybody, it's Kayla, and welcome back to Speed Build Sunday. So today, my friends, I am attempting something a little ridiculous, okay? Bear with me while I attempt to explain my thought process here because you're gonna see some weird stuff happen, okay? There's, as you can see right now, 3 driveways, and eventually there'll be 3 houses on one lot. That's right, 3 houses, 1 lot. Listen. Okay, so in my mind, Del Sol Valley, especially this area, this like more up and coming area, the whole neighborhood around it, you can see like every house in the world, like all the ones that are around this lot, are these tiny lots, these tiny houses all close together, like really small areas and like really small houses. And then you get into the neighborhood we have access to, and the lots they gave us are all so big. Like they're all 40 by 30 or bigger, and I don't understand the thought process there. I think the concept was to give us more space for building. Like they know that we only had a few lots, so they're like, okay, we'll give them some big lots so you have more space. But like all these lots in Del Sol Valley are huge, and that works for like the pinnacles where the mansions are. But in this area, I just don't think it makes sense. Like I feel like they should have been smaller. Like I would have liked to have had like 6 tiny lots, like 20 by 15 tiny lots instead of having these giant ones. It just doesn't match the neighborhood. So if they maybe made the neighborhood different, then maybe it'd be different. But like the I said different so many times just then. But you get what I'm saying. I just don't think it works. And so in order to fix that, to make it look better in the area, I decided to build 3 houses on this one lot because it's an enormous lot. There's plenty of space for 3 houses. And so I made the 3 houses and I made 3 families and they all live in the one house. And so when you play in this household, you have like 3 houses and 3 families. So it's kind of a lot. And it is hard to play in, I think, but it looks better, and it also lets you have more Sims in the world because there aren't that many Sims in Del Sol Valley, and so I added some more. Like, you know when you get the pack, all the celebrities, I mean, except for a couple, like the Bailey Moons and Judith Ward, all the celebrities are just in your library, sort of like in the world, but not in a house. And I think that's really dumb. Like, you give us new townies, but they don't have a house to live in. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm getting upset. So I built them this. Well, I didn't build those celebrities this. I don't care about those people. I made my own. But basically, 3 houses, 3 families, 2 of them are like single parents. I sort of had this like concept of like the singles that lived here because they're like 3 single family homes on one lot. So it's like, ooh, the singles, get it? And so I have this like father and his young daughter, a mom and her young son, and then a person who's like a writer who lives alone. And I am really proud of those Sims. They're in my Simsie save. I'll link it down below if you guys want to check out the Simsie save and stuff. But so is this lot. It's also in the gallery if you want to play in it. It's pretty expensive. They're all supposed to be starter homes, but like they're supposed to have the vibe of a starter home and the size of a starter home, but they're bigger than a starter home. They're like starter homes in air quotes, as many of the things that I build are. But yeah, it's not very playable. So I mean, I think it is. I would like to play in this house. I think it would be fun to play here and have all these Sims living there and stuff. But let me know your thoughts. But I'll explain to you my households because I really like these Sims. All right, I know you can't see them, so I'm just gonna do my best to tell you their stories. Because listen, when I make Sims for my Simsie save, I go all out, okay? I try way too hard with this sort of thing. I don't know why. I just care a lot, all right? And I like to write backstories for Sims. I think it's fun to play the game like that. So the house on the far right is owned by Tess. She's a writer, and she lives alone, and like all 3 of these Sims, the adult Sims that live here, are pretty close friends, but like Tess doesn't really have any other friends because she's a loner. She just like writes and lives her dream all on her own in the house on the far right. Far right. Writes. Get it? Do you get it? Oh, funny stuff. So she's a writer who lives on the right, okay? That wasn't on purpose, I swear. It just worked out that way, but I think it's cute. But yeah, I like her a lot. I think she's really cool. I like her outfits a lot. I know you guys can't see her, but I worked really hard on these Sims. And also, the tea about Tess is that I made her actually originally a couple years ago over the summer because, okay, this is a deep, dark secret. I have to explain it to you, though. So we all know that I have a rather rocky history with Tumblr, the platform. I used to post a lot of Sims content on Tumblr. I would do a lot of, like, gameplay. I would just, like, take screenshots of my Sims and, like, a legacy that I had, and I would post them on Tumblr. Shout out the Huntleys one time. I had this current household that I posted updates on YouTube, and then I would play with them and post pictures on Tumblr. And I played with them for a long time, like, probably a couple years, but I started getting a lot of anonymous hate on Tumblr, and I, a fragile, very anxious person, did not handle that well, and so I sort of, like, freaked out and stopped posting on Tumblr. I felt very not welcome there, and fair enough, but it was really not a good time. I was having a really hard time back then. I didn't handle it well at all, and so due to that, I stopped posting there, but I still liked the idea of like posting the screenshots that I had taken of my Sims because I liked to play The Sims. Like when I had free time and I was gonna play Sims, I liked taking screenshots and I liked posting them on Tumblr because then I could like look back at them. I know it's dumb, but I was like, I really wanted to keep posting on Tumblr because I had like an addiction or something. I don't know. So I made this second account kind of as like a way to prove to myself, like, okay, it's not the fact that it's me, it's the fact that it's me. Like it's people don't hate Kayla, they hate lilsimsie, you know? And so I made this second account so that I could post pictures of this sim named Bonnie, and she had this girlfriend named Tess, and that was what I was doing on Tumblr. So Tess comes back from then. I know that's a long-winded way of explaining that I had a second account and Tess is from there, but shout out Kazoo Sims one time. Uh, Bonnie and Tess, a couple of real ones. I'm playing with Bonnie on Twitch right now. Again, I brought her back. She's this sim. I call her a cheese sim. She has cheese hair, the yellow hair swatch. I talked about her in a build recently because I built her an apartment, but I'm playing with her on Twitch right now. I started a new legacy challenge with her, and her name is Bonnie Craft. She has like a cheese thing going on. It's kind of wild. But yeah, her original fiance was Tess of this household. I put her back in the Simsie save because I loved her so much that I wanted her to be in the Simsie save. So I placed her there. She's made it. I finally admitted my deepest, darkest secret. Kazoo Sims was me. You never saw it coming. But yeah, Tess lives there. The house next door in the middle, my sim Fatima and her son live there. I love her. I think she's so cool. She's in the stylist career because, listen, she's kind of a legend. And I don't have any sims that are in the stylist career in my Simsie save, so it worked out very well. But, like, she's a very fashionable, classy young lady. And she has this young son, recently divorced, moved to Del Sol Valley. Like, they're both trying to make it kind of in this environment, this, like, environment of people, these creatives, you know, trying to work their way up the social ladder. And so she lives in the middle house. I think she's beautiful. I was really proud of her, as I said before. And then Sim on the left, his name is Oswald. And his daughter lives with him. I think he's really cool too. He's an astronaut, but a YouTuber, a YouTube astronaut, a vlogstronaut, if you will. So you might think, wow, that's kind of weird and dumb. And it is, but he lives there with his adopted daughter. And I had so much fun making these sims. I know it's so dumb. And I, like, the vlogstronaut thing, how ridiculous is that? You can't even justify that. That's the dumbest thing in the entire world. But here we are. So you're welcome, everybody. I know you love it. Download my houses and my sims. They're on the gallery. They're all CC free if you want them. Oh boy, but you'll see me decorating their houses kind of for these sims. I spent so long building this houses, I don't know, because I built this lot over the course of like a month. I started in November, so maybe a little bit more than a month, I don't know. But I built the 3 shells, and then I did the floor plans, and then I furnished the one on the right, and then the middle one kind of, and then I finally got to the left one, and then I finally was like furnishing halfway and making sims halfway and furnishing halfway, and I did it all on stream. So I stream a lot of my builds, especially ones like this for the Simsie save, because it's just more fun to do. Like, when I'm making like weirder builds like this, or I don't want to say weirder sims like this, but like they're kind of weird sims, so I'll admit that, fine. But when I'm making weirder things like this, I like to stream it because it's just kind of fun to mess around with you guys and like throw out ideas. Like the vlogstronaut thing would have never happened if it weren't for you guys being there on Twitch and like suggesting the dumbest things. So I was like, I kind of want to be an astronaut, but I also wanted to be a YouTuber, so I don't know what to do. And they're like, dude, do both. And I was like, do both, you say? And so now my sim is a vlogstronaut. Oh, yikes. Okay, listen. I don't think it's a bad thing. It's a little bit strange, but I think it'd be fun to play with. I don't know how practical that is either. I don't know if it's practical to gain fame from either of those things. I think get famous is really hard. Like, gaining fame and get famous is really difficult, and it stresses me out because I don't like not being good at things. Like, I like the grind of it, but, like, I also don't really care about fame. And then it's hard to get famous, and it just bothers me. Like, I want mega famous celebrity bowler Tommy Oaks to be a mega famous celebrity bowler, and it's really hard for him to get famous through that. Like, I miss the social climbing days of The Sims 3 where you could just meet famous people and be like, hey, want to hang out? And they're like, yeah, and then you gain celebrity stars. Like, that's what I want. which I know is really dumb and significantly worse than The Sims 4, but I miss the old days, okay? I miss the good old days when it was easy. I'm not good at The Sims. My life is really hard. Guys, I think these houses are really cute. The more I look at them, the more I'm like, aw, good work, Simsy. And from the map view, this area of Del Sol Valley with my finished lots there looks really good because I have this one with 3 houses on the one lot. The one next door is like a duplex, and so it has like similar style to that like Mediterranean sort of styled house that was originally there, but I put 2 of them that are identical next to each other, so it looks like one big, it's like a semi-detached house, okay? But they're right next door. Not in this part of the build, it's not done yet, so you just might have seen it and you're like, no, that's the same house, but it's, I swear, in my Cindy save it's there. And then the one across the street where Vanessa lives, I gave her a roommate and I built her a second house on that lot because I just, like I said, it looks so dumb to have these big empty lots surrounded by all these like crowded areas. Like it's a very populated small neighborhood, but then these giant empty lots, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, I'm sorry. Can you tell that I care a lot about this? It's fine. If you don't know what my Cindy save is, I actually fixed the entire Sims 4. So if you want to download it, I'll link it down below. I'll post a video for you guys to see. But I renovated every lot in the game. I rebuilt a lot of Del Sol Valley. I made all new townies for all the empty lots. I filled every empty lot. I did a lot of work on this. I'm really proud of it. If you want to check it out, again, it's linked. I have a weird thing about the Cindy Save to tell you guys about because I don't know if I should address this. I know I've seen a lot of comments and like people are tweeting me the articles and stuff, but there was this article written about my Cindy Save because I mentioned kind of briefly in my video about it that I made all of the bathrooms gender neutral in the game, which I'll explain in a second, but I kind of mentioned that briefly in the update video, and then some articles and news websites picked it up and they started like... There was one article first, and then, like, some more sort of copied the article, but that's fine. You just... Lazy journalism, you know, stealing other people's work. But anyway, I made the bathrooms gender neutral because I felt, for one, it's sort of dumb in The Sims to have them be gendered. Like, why? And it's also just more annoying to have to, like, put the walls up and see which one's which because they look the same. And it's an easy way to be more inclusive and have something so simple. Like, something so simple can make a really big difference in a lot of people's lives. And so it might seem simple to you or not to you or me, but there are a lot of people that it's not a simple, easy thing for. Like, there are a lot of people that, like, have a serious struggle every day about which bathroom to use. And so it's a very easy way to make something a little bit more inclusive. But that got picked up by the articles, and then there's one of them that wrote about how YouTuber lilsimsie, capital L, capital S, which is the first problem, makes Sims 4 more inclusive by adding vegan restaurant and gender-neutral bathrooms. And I can't believe that the fact I put a vegan restaurant in my save, okay? And that's what gets picked up as being inclusive. Everything else, no. All the Sims that we've made, like all... It's almost, like, laughable. I know that their intentions are good, but, like, and also it makes it seem like with that headline, it makes it sound like I think that I'm doing some, like, saintly thing by adding a vegan restaurant or making the bathrooms gender neutral, and, like, I'm aware that it's a good thing, and, like, I have very good intentions, but I don't feel like I deserve praise, because this is the kind of thing, like, making something inclusive doesn't feel worthy of praise to me. Like, I just did something that I should have done. And then they're writing articles acting like I'm, like, some good person, but I don't feel like a good person. I just did something that I was supposed to. How are you gonna make a save file that has all these hundreds of Sims and then not have it be inclusive? Like, that's not how life works. And so I don't feel worthy of praise at all for that. Like, I don't... You know? And so it just makes me feel weird to have these articles, like, praising me for something that I, like, know that I guess it's a good thing, and I guess that a lot of people aren't doing it, but I don't feel like I deserve to be praised. I just feel like I did what I should have. And so I feel weird about the articles being written about me. And also I don't like the phrasing on the, like, more inclusive with a vegan restaurant, because that's not how life works. That's not... Anyway. Shout out to the vegans, though. Oh boy, I heard that there were some icky Facebook comments when these articles got posted. I haven't seen them, so I can't confirm or deny that, but I heard there were some icky comments, and I can imagine there would be, because it's kind of a ridiculous headline. Like, I know that it sounds really dumb, and so I'm aware of this, and I don't want to sound ungrateful either, because obviously it's a really, really cool thing. I just feel weird about it, and I don't know how to respond, because I don't feel worthy of praise for this, and so it just makes me feel icky. to be like praised for something that I don't know. Do you not? Okay, I'm not like digging myself into a hole with this because I don't mean to, but I think that I'm getting my point across. I just don't feel like I did anything worthy of it. Okay, anyway, we are really out here. You guys know me, changing the world with my vegan restaurant one step at a time. Yikes. And the thing is, like, the vegan, okay, I'll stop. I like that restaurant, though, by the way, just to, like, plug that one. It's on my gallery. I didn't do a speed build of it, because I was recording it when I was streaming, and I didn't always record all my stream builds, but it's this restaurant called Let Us Eat, like, let us eat, but lettuce, like the, like salads, you know, and it's all green and stuff, and it's got vegetarian and vegan food on the menu, which is it's a place that I would like to go to, okay, as a vegetarian who often goes to restaurants that there isn't food at. Look at me making waves, everybody. I am so inclusive. All the Sims that I've made mean nothing in comparison to my vegan restaurant. Okay, anyway. Like Oswald, same in this household, trans. But no, that doesn't matter. It's the vegan restaurant that matters. Just throwing that out there, you guys. Okay, I'll stop. I'm sorry. Can you time a little? I feel like I sound ungrateful. I don't mean to be. I just feel weird, okay? I feel weird. I'll link the original article for you guys below. I won't link the ones that just copied her work because they just took the same screenshots from her article and the same quotes and stuff. And all of them are quotes from my video. And like they didn't ask me for a comment. And so I just feel icky about it. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It draws attention to an important issue and also to my Simsie save, which I spent years on. So like maybe, I don't know, maybe it works out. Oh boy. Anyway, guys, twitch.tv/lilsimsie. I streamed this build. I stream every day. Gonna stream tonight. Hope you check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. I don't know what I'm gonna stream today. Maybe I'll stream a fixer-upper or something. I don't know. I'm trying to get ahead. This whole, like, pre-recording for nothing thing that I'm doing right now is so weird because I'm, like, today's Thursday and I'm recording this for Sunday, so I'm really ahead on videos right now because I'm trying to only record, like, 3 or 4 times a week so that I can have more time to work on schoolwork. So I'll have, like, a recording YouTube day where I, like, work literally all day on YouTube, like, recording, like, 3 videos and then editing them all, and then I'll have the next day I'll just work on schoolwork. So it's kind of, like, more separate and I have more time to like focus on one thing instead of just like frantically trying to get 3 things done at once. Because usually like last semester I would come in, I'd wake up early in the morning, I would finish a video, like I would edit the video for the day, I would do all of my homework, and then I would stream, and then I would record a video for the next day, and then I would go to bed. And like that's just not healthy. And so I'm trying to be more like ahead of the game on this sort of thing, so I'm recording like again like 2 or 3 videos at once, and so this video is for Sunday, but today's Thursday. So in my mind, I don't know what day it is, like because usually I kind of, this is so weird, but like I don't know, I base my work days around like what day I'm posting for and stuff, but I'm making a video for Sunday on Thursday and a video for Monday today, and so like I'm way ahead, and so in my mind I'm like all out of whack, like is it the weekend, is it Monday still, I don't know what's going on. It's a weird thing. It's weird how that works out. It's kind of like how when you're in school, like when you're like 12 over the summer, like all the days blur together and you're like, ooh, what day is it Monday? I don't know, I don't have school. Except I'm 19 years old and I have a full-time job and I'm in school and I still don't know what day it is. Kind of wild. I don't know. It's weird how that stuff works out. How's school going for you guys? Because I've been in school for a week now. My semester started again. I'm having a really good time. Well, that's a strong word. That's a really strong word. Oh, I'm having a good time. I like my classes this semester. I'm excited about it. I don't mean to complain so much. I probably will complain more in the future. But like, sis is feeling a little bit stressed because like the idea of the workload that is ahead of me is kind of like, oh my god, what am I going to do? But I think I'll be okay. I think I'm doing a better job of getting a handle on things this semester. And I feel more confident in my ability to do it this semester. Like last semester when I first came on, because I switched to online classes. I didn't switch. I just sort of only signed up for online classes. So I guess I did switch. But like I'm not like officially an online student. I just like signed up for online classes. And last semester was my first one taking all online classes and taking any online classes at all. And I thought it would be better than taking classes on campus because of the fact that I could kind of control my schedule more. And then I signed in and I checked my like syllabus and all these things for all my classes, and I realized that it was gonna be so much more work than taking him in person, and I was really panicked about it because I knew, like, I don't have the time. Like, I'm working, like, 60, 70 hours a week as it is. Like, I can't do more. Oh my god. But I feel fine. I'm okay. It's okay. I know that sounds really bad, but I like what I'm doing, so I'll be fine. It's just it was a little bit overwhelming, but this semester I feel more prepared for that. Like I know what I'm going to have ahead of me, and so like the look of it doesn't seem as scary. Like logging in and seeing like the list isn't as bad anymore cuz now I'm like, okay, I did it last semester, I can handle it this time. Whereas the beginning of last semester, I was like, "Oh my god, I'm going to die." But that didn't happen this time. So we're off to a good start, everybody. There's no feeling of imminent doom or anything like that. Oh my god, speaking of imminent doom, I had a dream last night that I was on a plane and then the plane fell out of the sky. Like literally just was in the sky and then fell out of the sky. And then I woke up at like 6 a.m. unable to sleep after that because I was like shaking about my plane falling out of the sky, which, isn't often a fear that I have. Planes don't often just like fall out of the sky. I've had some scary flight experiences, sure, but none of them have ever just fallen out of the sky. In my dream, I don't know what happened exactly, but I had like gone to visit one of my friends, and then we went to a concert, and his mom was there, and also like his sister and this other person she like wouldn't stop hugging me, which I think is a deep-rooted issue where I'm like afraid of people that I don't know hugging me. And so this person wouldn't stop hugging me, and then we left, and then I went on the plane, and then it fell out of the sky. And that was my dream, which I know it sounds very weird, like what's going on in that? But I also, when I woke up in the middle of the night again. I had a weird night's sleep last night. I woke up and I looked up and I saw like the green light of my smoke detector in my bedroom, and I was like, aliens. And then I realized how ridiculous that was because, that's not how it works. And also, it's a smoke detector. And why did my first thought go to aliens? It was like 4 a.m., granted. But still, I saw the green light of my smoke detector and I was like, aliens. And I'm really ashamed of that. So, my apologies, everybody. I'm a disappointment. And you're all welcome to unsubscribe because, this is just next level bad, to be honest. I don't even know who I am anymore. But yeah, I've got a few fears. Planes and aliens. Oh my god. Do you believe in aliens? Let me know in the comments. I mean like little green people. Like I think it's impossible to assume that there aren't any other sort of beings within the universe, right? Like there's no way it's just us. That'd be dumb to think that. But like, do you believe in aliens at all? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your opinions. But like in my mind, when I assumed there were aliens in my room, I was thinking little green people, and that's embarrassing because like that's not a thing. Maybe that is a thing. I was thinking like Sims aliens basically when my mind assumed aliens when I saw the green light, and that's so dumb. All the things that a green light you're seeing could mean, and my mind went to aliens. Also, it's a smoke detector. Like the light isn't bright. It's just like a little teeny tiny. I don't know. I'm ashamed. And I'm really sorry, everyone. You're, again, like I said, you're all welcome to unsubscribe because I wouldn't be here if I were you. I'm embarrassed, and I feel bad about this. So, anyway, we're on the last house now. This is Oswald's house and his daughter Tina's house. You'll see when I'm decorating their house. I said house so many times just then. I try to do pretty simple decorations, like kind of simple suburban stuff, and also fairly cheap decorations, because again, it is supposed to be a starter home. Kind of. But, like, I did use nice counters and cabinets, and like I didn't exactly like I don't know, be cheap with my building of this place, but I did want it to look nice. I just wanted it to feel a bit like a starter home but not look like a starter home, because starter homes in reality are so ugly and so dumb. Like they're so empty inside and they're no fun and nobody likes them, and those cheap counters are so ugly and it's just very disappointing. So I did not use them. Instead, I used the nicer ones. And Oswald's daughter, Tina, I didn't mention her before, but Tina, she is a bit of a little brat. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Tina Turner, I don't know. She really likes the color pink. She's kind of snotty. She's in a little acting club. I think she's great. I like the idea of her a lot. I just think it's kind of fun. She's really spoiled, and like in a good way. I don't think she's a bad person, but she's a pretty spoiled little brat. I mean, listen, when your dad's a vlogstronaut, like, you get whatever you want. So, what does that even mean? Do you want to be a vlogstronaut? Let me know in the comments down below. I would never go into space. Would you? Speaking of aliens, okay, the comments better all be about space, all right? Space makes me so anxious. Like, the idea of space and this, like, infinite nothingness, I don't know, it's terrifying to me. And, like, the fact that we don't know anything about it, I find so scary. Because, like, I know, similar to the ocean, we know very little about our own oceans on Earth, right? But those aren't as scary because we know they end. Like, there isn't, like, that infinity aspect of it that is so terrifying. Like, I don't know. It's weird. I don't like it. It makes me feel very small when I think about space. Like, very small and, I don't know, very unimportant, insignificant, maybe. It makes, like, all of Earth feel insignificant. And that's scary to think about because I know that it's, like, realistically it's true. But it's weird to think about yourself in that way. And so I don't like it. Oops, hope I didn't make you guys nervous just then. What are your thoughts on space? Let me know in the comments. I saw a thing today about some scientists in Canada intercepting some sort of radio signals from really far away for the second time ever. Like ever, and it spooked me a lot. So it's been on my mind. What do you guys know about that? Let me know. Would love to hear your thoughts. Okay, really intelligent discussions here on Lil Simsie. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and actually cut off right here. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry that it was like this. I don't even know what's going on anymore. But make sure to go ahead and leave a like and comment and subscribe and do all those fun YouTube things. And in case you guys didn't know, I post new videos every single day. And so I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. I made myself nervous just then with the space thing. I don't know why space scares me so much, but like it stresses me out. I hate space. Who else? Who can relate? Let me know in the comments down below. Oh my god.